தடவை ட்ரை பண்ணா மாற்றம் தெரியும்.
Herbodaya Herbal Soap. மாற்றம் தெரியும், மனசும் மாறும்.
VGP Marine Kingdom, Chennai.
It was a fun song. It was a high energy song. I think I must have lost a couple of kilos just dancing that day.
Dancing next to Talapati.
Dancing next to Talapati. And he's so cool, you know, as a personality. Like, I would probably be sweating, but he was still always chilled out while dancing. But it was a fun song, and I think somewhere the audience has felt that we had fun shooting that song. I think it has taught me not to take my work for granted.
Okay.
It's taught me not to, you know, I'm busy all the time, and people ask me that, how are you coping when you're so busy? But I also remember the time that I didn't have work,
Right.
you know, and so I'm so grateful today that I have this opportunity to, you know, invest myself in my films, to entertain people. You know, if somebody smiles by looking at Buttabomma and watching Buttabomma, it makes me so happy. So I feel like I'm grateful about that, and I'm also grateful that you know, I have seen failures also in the start of my career, so it kind of helps me not to take success very seriously.
Right.
Because if I start taking success seriously, then I have to take failures also seriously. So it's better to just keep them at bay and say thank you to God when He gives you success. I mean, what is my other option? That I sit at home and cry? Like, what is my other option?
Exactly.
I did cry when sometimes, you know, when the film
seriously?
didn't do well.
Okay.
I was so upset because I remember, like, my Hindi film Mohenjo-daro, it didn't do well. I was very upset about it, but I'll cry for like how much time? 20 minutes, 2 hours. After that, it's like, you know, I need to get to work.
Exactly.
Actually, my mom has always what is it called, tough love. You know, where, like, you know, she's strict but she loves me. That has always been there since we've grown up with that kind of love. So after some time, my mom is like, come on, get to
Chalo,
work,
get ready.
get ready, enough, now we move on. So
Okay.
I think I'm blessed that I have a mom like that.
Right.
Oh my God. Sridevi ma'am was an inspiration. Like, you know, they used to do, like, not only within industries, do double shifts and maintain the thing, but I'm so happy that you know, audiences have accepted me. I feel like I'm so connected with each and every industry that I've been. I've always wanted to be an Indian actor, because I feel like languages have never been should never be a barrier to you working. I feel languages help you connect with people more faster.
Absolutely.
If I say 2 lines in Telugu and I'm not a Telugu person, people get happy,
Right.
you know, and that's something you can't explain why that happens,
Right.
but it happens. I feel like with Tamil cinema, it's where I started my career. It was my first film ever. So I feel like I'm so excited that you all are going to watch me in Radhe Sham now, you know, because you're going to see me in Tamil again, you know, and I feel like maybe this time round I will entertain them more. With Telugu, I owe my career to Telugu cinema, because they've given me so much respect and so much love, and the audience has accepted me as one of their own, and that's something that I can never let go of. Hindi, I've grown up watching Hindi movies, so I have a different kind of love for Hindi movies. So now you tell me, when I have all these different love for all these industries, how can I let anybody down? And that's why I keep shooting in different things. But you know, when you get the love of the audience, it's very important to not take it for granted and continue working hard. I always think, to answer the question of people repeating me in their films, is that you know, I think it's the biggest compliment you can ever receive.
Absolutely,
If somebody is
absolutely.
taking their money there and putting it in where their mouth is, that means they really, you know, mean it, right?
Right.
And for producers to repeat me, directors to repeat me, actors to repeat me, it's such a compliment, and it's because of them that I've reached so far, and I'm so, like, grateful to them for that. But I think I must be doing something right. Maybe they're liking the way I work or something for it to happen. No, what do you think? I don't know.
Okay.
I agree with her. I feel like you know, number one is an illusion sometimes.
Okay.
Maya, it's like Moha Maya, I don't know what it is, but I don't think you should strive for that. I don't strive for that. I want to create a legacy, you know. Why some people ask me like, how are you enjoying your success, you know, Ala Vaikuntapuramlo, how are you enjoying the success? And honestly, I can't enjoy right now. I'm not going to stop enjoy right now, because I still have a long way to go. I want to continue entertaining people in whatever way as possible. And I want to prove to young girls out there that this thing about short spans is a myth, because I can make it happen, and I'm going to show you. I hope I can do that,
Amazing.
you know, because I feel like growing up, we don't make enough stories for girls. We don't make enough stories for women, because if I see myself represented in a movie, I feel like, wow, I want to be like this, or I want to be like her, and that's not happening enough. So I hope I can make some film today, maybe as a producer or something, you know, in the future. I will continue to entertain people. It's who I am. And I hope I can do that successfully. But yeah, I think strive to be successful, not only through your films, but through the way you lead your life. I learned that from my parents, because they never told me, Pooja, do this, Pooja, do that. I watched them, and I learned about my life. Yeah, I mean, I read. Like, sometimes I realize some people, there's giving constructive criticism, like where you say, okay, you could do this better, maybe you should have done. And then there's some people who just troll and hate for no reason. No reason. So I learned to separate the two, because sometimes it gets to me, but I feel like, you know, earlier sometimes some, you know, critics used to say that, oh, she's only like this, or whatever. And after Most Eligible Bachelor, where people praised my performance, I went back to the same critics, and some of the critics said the same thing that they used to say. So I realized I can never please anybody. So I never want to. As long as my audience loves me, that's my biggest strength. And I feel like slowly, it's one stone at a time I will turn them.
That's amazing. You used to share also, right?
I share on my Insta story, because it's so cute. What can I say? I love, they bring a smile to my face, so I really like it. I like sharing, you know, seeing them dance and having fun. Or even if it is a simple video, I've seen some videos of Butta Bomma where the child is not eating, then they put Butta Bomma, and then the child starts eating and watching Butta Bomma, and I'm like, wow, like, what, this is magic.
Yeah, this is magic.
So I think that's amazing.
Right, okay.
It was a little scary to dance next to Hrithik Roshan,
right, okay.
Because growing up I've always loved Hrithik Roshan, and then now I was doing a film with Hrithik Roshan. But that's what I say, God keeps throwing challenges in my way, because he puts all these amazing dancers like Hrithik Roshan, Allu Arjun, Tarak in opposite me. Then I have to sit and match up to it. The Talapati, of course, he's got his own swag, I would say. So he puts, I think everything led me to Talapati's Arabic Kuttu. But somewhere maybe because my parents put me in Bharatnatyam as a kid, I've learned 10 years of Bharatnatyam.
Oh, right.
So 10 years of my life I devoted to Bharatnatyam.
Wow.
So somewhere that rhythm and music is there in my mind. So I hope I've matched them. But yeah, Hrithik is like, he's... when I watch him dance, it's such a spiritual experience, you know.
Spiritual experience.
He is so good at his, you know, I feel it's very difficult. It's sometimes easier to do the faster steps. But, you know, in Mohenjo-daro, if you see this song called Tu Hai, to do simple steps with grace and feel the music. Like there was this one shot where Hrithik walks and then he just does this. And I'm like, how? Like he's gone into another world, you know.
You are in awestruck.
I was a masterclass for me, because I was just looking at his expressions, you know. And to do soft steps gracefully is such a difficult thing, you know.
It's a great fortune.
I'm so lucky that I got to, you know, work with him in my first film in Hindi.
Right. Okay.
Beast we'll come back to, because now next month I will come to Chennai to promote Beast, right? Then if I tell you everything, now I'll have nothing, no matter to tell you next time. So today we'll only concentrate on Radhe Shyam. But it's been a lot of fun shooting the film. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to save everything for my next interview with you.
Right? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Pooja. It's a great fun talking to you. And ஒரு எப்படி சொல்றது, லைக் இன்னும் ஒரு சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்டம் நீங்கள் அச்சீவ் பண்ணாலும் ஒரு கேர்ள் நெக்ஸ்ட் டோர், ஐ மீன் அந்த கேர்ள் கூட பேசுகிற மாதிரி தான் எனக்கு இருந்தது. ஒரு காலேஜ் கேர்ள் கிட்ட பேசினா வந்து நமக்கு என்ன ஒரு கம்ஃபர்டபிலிட்டி, வார்ம்த் கிடைக்கும். அதுதான் வந்து ஐ லிட்டரலி ஃபெல்ட்.
Thank you so much.
ஸோ கீப் அச்சீவிங் மோர். நீங்கள் இன்னும் நிறைய உங்களோட ட்ரீம் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸை வந்து பர்சூட் பண்ணுங்க. ஸோ விஷஸ் ஃப்ரம் டீம் இந்தியா கிளிட்ஸ்.
Thank you. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Gauri. Avalglitz channel ku like, share and subscribe.
ஒரு தடவை ட்ரை பண்ணா மாற்றம் தெரியும்.
Herbodaya herbal soap. மாற்றம் தெரியும், மனசும் மாறும்.
VGP Marine Kingdom, Chennai.